What?
So first of all, with the Nicki Jay-Z situation, do you know where things? She was supposed to drop an album, I think in March, or it was like March 27th or something like that. But then she's
Okay.
not dropping it anymore because she said it was because of Jay-Z. I don't really know the specifics of that, but bro, I mean, as a New York head, do you know what their whole beef was
I
with
love it.
Nicki
Like,
and Jay-Z?
I'm the New York correspondent.
I always go to you. I'm like, bro, this happened in one of the 7 boroughs, so you must know all about it.
One of the 7. He was like, we got boots on the ground. Let's stick with our Queens correspondent, Mike.
Yeah,
You
nah,
know,
cause
well, yeah, that's true. It's like, and I hope it ain't some Queens versus Brooklyn beef. It's like, nah, but what happened? From what I was understanding, and I really don't know what happened, but from what I'm viewing and seeing and trying to study, it's kind of odd. I don't know how Jay-Z continually catches strays from Nicki Minaj. I don't see where Jay-Z fits into any of this, bro.
So I thought that it was like a Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z thing that Nicki interjected in because she's a Lil Wayne soldier.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of
Yes.
what I always thought it was. But then like as you I don't know if you heard like Jay-Z, I forget what he did for Lil Wayne, but he covered
Paid his taxes.
yeah, like he looked out for him a ways. Obviously, he was on the Carter 3. He kind of gave him that blessing. The
Yeah.
best rapper alive. Like during all that. So I don't know what happened there. And then that whole beef. I like kind of heard about it again last year when Kendrick did the Super Bowl because it was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Jay-Z didn't
Yeah.
tap Lil Wayne
Right.
to do the Super Bowl, which a lot of people thought whatever. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think that this may be more of a conversation about Nicki than anybody
Wayne.
else that we can also put into it because and this isn't really a gossip podcast at all. I don't really like gossiping about anybody, especially artists though, right? But just in general, right? I don't do the gossip. Even though that's like the platform that we're that we're doing, that's all people do. But like, remember when she was getting at Travis Scott because
the packaging of the albums, how he was selling his album,
how she was going with that, how she's gone at Meg Thee Stallion, how she's gone at like all Cardi B, her beef with Cardi B. Have you like heard that the past couple weeks? They were going crazy.
Yeah, that got out of hand.
Yeah, where a lot of barbs left the station because of how she was coming at Cardi B's kids. Yo, it's so unfortunate because Nicki Minaj,
what an impact. What an impact. Yeah.
We're talking about, I don't know where you rank her on the list of greatest female MCs of all time, but I just remember there was this reign where she was just winning the best female hip hop artist at BET every year. Where like one time she was like, she got up there and she accepted it and she is like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And then people started laughing because they thought that she was joking, that she couldn't believe it. Because it was like so obvious that she was going to get it because there was just, for years, there was nobody in her lane. Nicki Minaj was the best female rapper out, hands down, for longer than anybody. I don't think there's any, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Any female artist, any female rapper specifically, that held the title as long as she did. And it seemed like
from 07 to 2017, though.
What I mean, yeah,
07, 2017.
Yes, was it 07? It was that early? Like you
bro,
feel me?
07, bro.
Yeah. No, actually that makes sense.
Herman and
right?
Drizzy the same time, 10-year reign. Because Cardi popped up 2017. Am I mistaken?
16 was when Bodak Yellow came out, but yeah,
Bodak Yellow. But she arrived that following year. 2016 Bodak dropped. You're proven. 2017 is like, I'm here to stay. It wasn't like she was one and done.
Yeah,
Cardi is the threat.
Yeah, right. Like when Bodak Yellow came out, Nicki's still the top female rapper, right? 100%. Yeah. So
go watch the Crown interviews.
You know what I'm saying? But it was Nicki, and then whoever was in second, it was a very far from. You know what I'm saying? It was like
it
Like
like it was like a podium of Olympic, but first place is like this, and then the second is like
yeah,
this, and then third is like not
yeah,
even non-existent. So yeah, like
for
yeah, Nicki,
forever. So I felt
yeah,
like, I mean, there should be you gotta be grateful for that. So just the way that she has handled not being that anymore, I feel like it's very unbecoming of a queen. You know what I mean?
I think so too. Especially like I definitely agree with you on that because it also when history reveals a lot, you know, everything comes out in time, and how crazy people looked at Little Kim for trying to forewarn, or just even not even forewarn, but just even give her testimonial about her experience
Mm.
uh in regards to Nicki. And to me, that's the difference of how Kim was championed and continues to be championed from my era and even some of the era after her, because
Facts.
Kim was inclusive. Kim was inclusive, and Kim was inclusive not just in hip hop. Kim was like this with Mary J. Kim was like this with Missy. Kim was like this with the Brat. So like these were her girls, you know, and I think Nicki could have took a page out that book, and she did it too late, and then when she did it, it wasn't natural, and it wasn't
It wasn't being
natural,
authentic.
it wasn't authentic, it wasn't organic. And the thing was, it's like you were looking to mimic and not reciprocate.
Mm.
And I say reciprocate in the sense of when you see the other female artists begin to collab with one another, i.e. the WAPs and all this that were coming out.
Bro, exact. You think about when Cardi came out and Cardi became the hottest female artist. One of the first things she did, she collabed with Meg Thee Stallion. She collabed with Glorilla. She collabed with, you know what I'm saying? She was collaborating with everybody. You know,
And
if there,
helping usher them in.
yeah,
That same video WAP, she had, even though they had 10 seconds of a shot, they had Ruby Rose,
they had
Sukiana, all these
Normani,
Normani,
yeah,
yeah,
Normani, I don't know.
yeah. Oh, the dancer shorty, yeah.
Yeah,
You said
yeah, yeah.
Namani,
Yep.
whatever her name is. Sorry, we
Yeah.
butchering your name, honey.
Yeah, she's super talented, so I don't want to
You are.
disrespect her,
I always respect the basketball dance thing you did. That was fire. So,
but
um,
yeah.
eh,
Yeah.
yeah, she gave highlight, even though it wasn't a look, it was highlight.
Yeah.
Um, so I really feel as if, like with Nicki, one of my favorite, and I've said this before, the Shy, like one of my favorite Nicki, like when that I saw Nicki level up from when she from like the '07, like the pop, when she did that little experimental pop phase, which I ain't gonna lie, bro, like I actually like Starships, but whatever.
Mhm.
You know, whatever. You know, it's cool to play in a Forever 21 or something. Well, maybe not Forever 21, but you know, like a retail
Yeah.
store, you know.
R.I.P. Forever 21.
All right, for RIP, Forever 21. Not so Forever 21.
Yeah.
um, but when she did the song with Mario, remember that song?
With Mario, what song?
Yeah. Um, um,
We were just talking about
you
Mario last
left
week too.
me for somebody else now. Dun,
Okay, yeah,
dun.
yeah,
Yeah, yo, if you go
yeah.
back and watch that video of her, that's the first time you didn't see her with the pink wigs, the green hair. She had pressed black hair. She had a nice skin tight black dress. The angles were fire. She looks beautiful. Like she looked like a matured woman, and she was rapping bars. And then the next time I really seen that type of look was looking ass niggas. You know. So I say all that to say, I really feel like once Cardi showed up with her background in regards to being a bartender, being a quote unquote stripper or whatever, um, I think like when you try to fight the sex appeal fight,
It I, just like I said with Drake and Kendrick, I think Cardi broke her brain.
yeah, you know,
Nah,
I
you know
think
what, bro? Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
you found no, bro, no, you hit the yo, bro, you hit the nail, bro. Like same time, like
Yo, cause once
because like
somebody
she's here with you.
really, yeah, once somebody really threatened her place, cause nobody was really threatening, her place. The only person I could really remember Nicki giving any like real flowers to over the years was like Dej Loaf, and Dej Loaf was dope, but she wasn't coming for
She not
yo.
your caliber.
Nicki, super talented, bro. Very
Good
like
writer. Good
very
writer.
great writer. You know, uh,
Good
camera went
delivery.
off.
Yeah.
You know,
I like her
very.
delivery. I like when your camera goes off too, like that. It's like random. It keeps the viewers attentive. Like, what
Yes. Oh
happened to
shit. What
Scott?
happened? Yeah. Right. Super talented, and I think it bothered her that Cardi openly uses a lot of songwriters. Right. I'm sure she writes a lot herself. Not discrediting her pen at all, but I mean, at the end of the day, she's very believable when she raps. I think she's good at selling whatever it is that she's saying, regardless of if she's writing or not, and it's entertaining. And I think, especially like the stage of hip hop now, I think the expectation that the artist is writing everything. I mean, Big X the plug, he even said like the the biggest, do you know that song, the
I'm the
biggest,
biggest, the
the
hardest,
largest, yeah, yeah.
nigga.
So he
That
even
shit go
said like
hard.
his homie wrote that.
Really?
Yeah, so he didn't even write that. So it's like I think the expectation that the rapper is writing all this stuff, I think that's not even there anymore. And as much as like for hip hop purists, I definitely understand why that's not a welcome change to the genre. But like hip hop is pop now,
It's
and
been around, bro. Like when I was on my come up, I never impacted, I never charted, but I ghost wrote for a lot of cats. Like when we was in the hood making songs, it's
back
been
then it was
times that,
ghostwriting.
what? Yeah, it was, bro. Bro, the ghost. Like, cause I got tired of like I would book the studio
Yeah.
and like everybody show up, they get hyped. Some people, if drinks are flowing or smoke is going, people get to the point where they get distracted or they feel as if they needed to be creative, either whatever your push is. But then when the creativity isn't being pushed, I'm like, yo, how you feeling? What's up? Give me, what are you stuck on? Oh, I can't get past these 4 bars. All right, well, I got 12 more for you. Here's your 16. Like, go. Like, here we go. Like, let's get this going. Like, we'll figure
So
it out.
now it's just they aren't ghosts anymore. Now they're just
No.
credited songwriters. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
maybe Nicki doesn't use that as much as other female rappers, but I think it's just like don't hate the player, hate the game, right? And maybe it was Cardi coming out being another New Yorker, or her being as bro, did you know that Cardi, before she dropped this last album, surpassed Nicki as the top selling female rapper of all time?
I didn't know that. I had no clue.
Cardi with one album from 7 years ago passed Nicki as the highest selling rap artist.
Rap, female rap
Yeah,
artist.
female rapper.
Now, Scott,
Yeah.
that's like, so when I hear stuff like that, right, it's like the units of measurement. Because
So that has
people,
changed.
yeah, a lot. So just to establish
Yeah.
this point though, real quick, like
Mhm.
because since that has changed, like that's like people say that Drake is bigger than the Beatles, Drake is bigger than Mike.
Mm.
Mike sold over like 150, 175 million copies of Thriller. Physical copies of Thriller, 100. Yo, bro, if you, it's like when you talk about Rockefeller's wealth and you have to adjust for inflation. Yo,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
adjust for inflation on Mike's album. Then that's the
Mhm.
case. Mike sold a Billy,
Yeah, I think
a Billy,
that,
bro.
and we'll have to look that up because that's a very valid point. And I think he might still have the most albums sold of all time. And I agree with that, right? But uh, I mean, it's not like Nicki was around in the '90s. We're talking about somebody who was, yeah, she came before the streaming era, but she also was here, for a
For it,
lot of the streaming era. But also
yeah.
just it's the songs that Nicki, with how she has so many bangers, she doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
anything as big as WAP. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You
right.
think about just the singles that Cardi has put out between like WAP and Up and Money, and
Yeah.
I mean, she has some. It's just I didn't realize how big those were, but I mean,
Yeah, not to put
That
you
was
on the
just
spotlight, but aren't
yeah.
you credited for Cardi?
Oh yeah, yeah. She was I did a show. It was actually a show I booked with Fetty back in 2015 after Fetty first
Shout out to
popped
Fetty
off.
Wap.
But yes, sir. Shout out to Fetty. Free WAP.
Free WAP,
But
yo, 1738.
yes, sir. But Cardi was one of the hosts. This was before she was rapping, bro. This is when she was
Wow.
just hosting parties, bro.
Wow. Wait till we go like like Scott said, this isn't a gossip show. We don't gossip at all. We cover. So this
Yeah.
isn't gossip. This is coverage. And secondly, wait till y'all really get a load like when Scott starts to delve into man, epic, like really like epic history, bro. Like Scott's been around legends, y'all. Like for real. Like Scott put together some impressive showcases for the town, for the state of New Jersey, and I'm talking about with some major artists who we are seeing really on tears for these past few years. So shout out to Scott for even having the wherewithal, the vision to even link up with these artists and amazing talents at the time when they were looking to make an impact. So I think
Thank you,
that's
man.
great. Yeah, nah, for real. That's a great history. That's why I always commend that about you, bro. Like people, it takes a lot to be the pioneer. It takes a lot to go through to forage and put something together.
Young Temp, what? Ooh.